Hundreds of Yazidi women and children have been rescued or managed to escape from the clutches of the so-called Islamic State. In this camp in northern Iraq, they tell harrowing stories of rape and torture and of people still missing. I spoke to one woman who was held captive for a year.
They
took girls as young as 14, 12, 9, even 8 years old as sex slaves. They trained the boys to use guns, how to pray, and to read the Quran. Those who didn't learn would be beaten. Once they almost beat my son to death with cables.
She escaped, but her son and 2 teenage daughters had been sold on and are still being held captive.
I expect I will die and never see my children. Sometimes when I'm alone, I want to kill myself. I'm so upset for my children.
Dr. Taib is overseeing the psychological treatment of hundreds of victims. A trauma center has been set up, but they have limited resources.
So far, more than 800 women went through this process of treatment, but having only 1 psychiatrist and 2 trained and certified psychotherapists is not enough to provide good mental services to these women. They were victims of rape. They were witnessing killing of their relatives. They were witnessing abuse of their children.
The United States says the atrocities committed by the Islamic State against the Yazidis are acts of genocide. But that means very little to the thousands of traumatized people surviving in makeshift camps, or to those who are still being held captive by ISIS militants. Kate Parkinson, CCTV, near Dohuk in northern Iraq.